Good morning, it's 8:26. Packing for a trip can be a huge undertaking when you have kids, but we're trying to make it a little bit easier for you this morning. Millennium Mom author Joanna Zucker is here with some tips. I just got back from vacation, and I really do feel like I pack my 2-year-old son's entire bedroom when I have to go someplace.
Absolutely.
So what's the most important thing to remember, Joanna, to make it less overwhelming?
I think the most important thing is start early, because when you start early, you get a little more choiceful in what you bring.
Okay.
Importantly, if you're going someplace that has a washer and dryer, don't pack an outfit for every day.
Right.
Utilize it. So if you're going to the beach or renting a condo, utilize what you need. Think seasons. So I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten a bathing suit because you forget you're going to where there's a pool or sunscreen, or you're buying sunglasses for them or a hat. So definitely take the seasons in mind, particularly now of where you're going.
Yeah.
But if you're going to the mountains, like we went to the Poconos,
It's gonna be cool.
sure, exactly, it's cool at night. Have the sweatshirt, have the pants. So by starting ahead of time, you can think about all those things that you typically forget.
So you actually did a demonstration at home with your suitcases and all your kids' stuff, and let's take a look at some of that video. You actually sort of divide things into categories, right?
Right.
Okay, so clothes would be one. What would be some of the other categories?
Then I make a list of all the things I typically forget. So the cameras, the chargers for the cell phone, the sunscreen, DVDs to take in the car and make sure we have them. So throughout the week, I'll just check off all those items so I don't have to go purchase something at the end.
How do you determine what should stay and what should go when you look at the end and you say, you know what, I just can't take all of this stuff, especially if you're going on a plane?
Exactly. Then I cut down on, I would call it the clothes and that type of item. So do I really need 4 pairs of shorts? I'll bring 2 pairs of shorts. They can wear them again. Do I really need a dress outfit? If we go to church, I'll bring something that's kind of in between and not as fancy, and they can get away with wearing it another time. So clothes is typically what takes up the most room. Also get good at packing. Lay them flat. Don't fold them. You get a lot more into a suitcase when you lay things flat. But normally I'll cut back on clothes because I want the coloring book, I want activities for them, because you know, you're taking them out of their normal routine environment.
Yeah, and you have when you take your van, you do have a lot of activities to go in there. Are those things that just stay in the car while you're on vacation, or do you lug them all into the hotel too?
No, I normally lug them in.
Do you?
Yeah, I normally, and I think when we showed my van in another segment, I keep them in the van all the time. They don't ever come in my house. So when we drive someplace, they're in there. The only time they leave the van is when we're on vacation, and that way they have some activities to do.
That's very good. We actually had to buy a vacuum cleaner for my son while we were on vacation because it's his favorite thing to do, and the one in the condo was broken. Isn't that crazy? We found a $20 one at Target. I mean, that's how crazy you are when you have kids with you. Anyway, Joanna did a cheat sheet of all the stuff you might need for a vacation. You can actually print it out from the link at our website, fox19.com, and then you can just cross things off or check things off as you need them. Thanks, Joanna.
You're welcome.
You can find more tips, too, in Joanna's book, Millennium Mom, and on her website, millenniummom.com.